bishops.
Someone who we often turn to talk about issues involving the Vatican is the former mayor of Boston, the former ambassador from the United States to the Holy See, our good friend Ray Flynn. Ray, we welcome you back to America's Forum. And as we do so, sir, let me begin right out of the gate. Was it a correct move to change the language of the report coming out of this synod?
Well, let me look at it from this point of view to try to explain how I feel. I think that kind of substantial, significant debate, discussion along these lines is very productive and it's very helpful. It brings people the realization or the feeling that they're part of something very, very important. So was it unanimous in terms of the thinking of the Synod of Bishops? Of course not. Was it controversial? Yes, indeed it was. Is it productive? Is it helpful? Is it a good step in the right direction moving forward? I think that Pope Francis did a real service to Catholics across the world in raising these issues. He's a sophisticated man. I know him well. And he understands that there would be controversy even among the Synod of Bishops, as there is among Catholics throughout the world. But let everybody be heard. Let's have this dialogue. Let's have this discussion.
And Ray, do you see the Church taking a more inclusive stance when it comes to social issues like gay marriage and divorce?
I don't see a change in doctrine. I really don't. I mean, these are traditions that have served the Church and served Catholics for over 2,000 years, and I think those are the traditions that faithful Catholics believe in. However, there are a lot of good people. I just left the church service, a funeral mass for a waitress in a local Irish pub here in South Boston. And I'll tell you, I wrote a story in the Boston Herald about Pope Francis and about dialogue and creating a discussion. I had more people coming up to me and saying, you know, we really feel that Pope Francis is listening to us. Now, one of the mothers has a son who's gay. Now, she's a wonderful, devoted mother. But, you know, she doesn't expect, and she said to me, Ray, I don't expect the Church is ever going to change its position on the insolvability of marriage, in the unity of marriage, I should say. And but I just don't want anybody to think that, you know, I love my son less or I love my neighbors less because of the sexual orientation. Now, that's just one small example, but it's really not. I think this is more widespread than a lot of people think, and it's about respect, it's about discussion, it's about inclusiveness. I've been in politics 50 years. JD's been in politics for many, many years. We understand that you just don't turn your back on people you disagree with. You try to bring that person to your point of view, to your beliefs, to your values without compromising those, but you don't turn your back on them. You show respect.
And we will have to leave it there. Ray Flynn, former mayor of Boston, former American ambassador to the Holy See. As always, we thank you for your time. We'll have you back because there's going to be a lot more discussion.
Will you guys keep up the great work?
Oh, thanks, Ray. We'll sure work to do it. Encouraging words are always welcome, and we thank you, sir. Take good care. And we couldn't get good things done here without the help of folks at home like you. We've got a chance for you to vote now in our new Newsmax poll. The question simply stated is this: should the U.S. have a travel ban on West African nations? To vote, go to newsmax.com/poll. That'll do it for us. Stay brave, stay free, stay tuned.